the ground is ripe for a blue wave, but we don't necessarily know if it'll happen.
Well, now that primary season is officially over, it's time to talk about the midterms.
Vote 2018. The major primary elections are over.
Primary season is officially over. So what did we learn?
Well, we're learning what kind of candidates voters actually want, we're getting a better view of the battlefield, and which party might be having parties after November 6th. Generally, midterms are a referendum on the current president, and they don't typically go well for the president's party.
It's very, very common for the president's party to lose seats in the House in the midterm after they're elected.
Of the 38 midterm elections we've had since the end of the Civil War, the president's party has lost congressional seats in 35 of them. With that precedent and President Trump's approval hovering between the low to mid-40s, things are looking better and better for Dems.
This is something that a lot of people in their party thought was impossible because of both the way the districts were drawn, largely by Republican state legislators and governors, but also because of how concentrated the party has been over the last few years in urban areas.
That's really going to be tested in the House, where Dems only need 23 seats to take over, which at this point seems pretty likely. The Senate will likely stay red thanks to a big race deficit. Republicans are protecting 9 seats compared to the 24 that have Dems playing defense in the upper chamber. For Republicans in the House, that defense includes at least 44 open seats after resignations, retirements, or candidates seeking higher office left their seats without any incumbent to protect them.
Thank you.
When you take that incumbent out of the equation, you're starting from scratch with candidates who are not well known, who don't have any money in their campaign accounts, and a whole host of other factors. And so that has really complicated it for them.
Dems, on the other hand, are spending most of their time on offense, trying out anti-Trump, anti-corruption, anti-GOP messaging without one national message, something that really only works during midterm elections.
One of the nice things about being the out party in a midterm year is you don't need a unified message. You have 435 House districts, however many Senate races, 35 or so, and you can let 1,000 flowers bloom, right? What works in Kansas City might not be what people are looking for in Orange County or upstate New York.
So is that blue wave coming? Currently, it looks like it'll at least hit the lower chamber, with Republicans keeping their majority in the Senate. But if there's one thing that's been made clearer in the last couple of years in politics, things can change, and change fast. This is the Midterm View, Politico's video series on the 2018 midterm elections. To tell the national story, we're hitting the road, from how the tariff war is impacting a soybean farmer in Iowa to the importance of the suburban vote in congressional races, and bringing it all to you right here on Politico.